Cyborg's contingency plan. Let's talk, Vic. Cyborg. On paper, the guy's a walking tank with rockets, lasers, sonic cannons, you name it. He's part man, part machine, and almost impossible to stop in a fight. But Batman? He found the weak spot. It's all about the tech. A simple computer virus or an EMP can shut Vic down faster than you can say Justice League. Even someone like Cyborg, with all his firepower and cybernetic upgrades, isn't immune to having his own systems turned against him. Here's the kicker. In Justice League, Doom, Batman's plan is straightforward: shut him down digitally. In the original Tower of Babel comics, the method is similar, but the stakes are higher, showing just how vulnerable Vic is when someone knows exactly which buttons to press. And it's not just about stopping him physically. This plan plays into his mind too, because a hero that can't move becomes a hero that can't think. Makes you wonder. Plastic Man's contingency plan. And this one, honestly, it's downright chilling. Plastic Man is basically unkillable. The guy can stretch, twist, and rebuild himself even after a nuclear explosion. His shape-shifting powers make him almost impossible to pin down, and his immortality adds another layer of good luck stopping this guy. But Batman? He doesn't try to kill him. He freezes him. Liquid nitrogen. All of him, frozen solid, until every molecule comes to a complete halt. Imagine being trapped inside your own body, conscious but unable to move a muscle, unable to fight back, completely helpless. That's not just physical. It's psychological torture on a level few could survive. And it worked. In the comics, this plan actually happened, and it left Plastic Man broken, stripped of his usual jokester personality. Batman didn't just neutralize a threat. He reshaped a hero's mind, proving how dangerous knowing someone's biology and powers inside out can really be. Green Arrow's contingency plan. Oliver Queen might seem just a guy with a bow, but Batman knows better. Green Arrow's skill and ingenuity make him a serious threat if things go sideways. So what's the simplest way to stop him? Break an arm. No bow, no problem. But Batman doesn't stop at physical methods. Nanites can trigger nausea or even a seizure, knocking him unconscious in the middle of a fight. And when brute force isn't enough, Batman plays the mind games. Distract Oliver with his fortune, or someone resembling Black Canary, just enough to throw him off his game. The genius of it? Even the most human hero has weak spots, and Batman has them mapped. It's precise, calculated, and ruthless, but effective. Black Canary's contingency plan. And here's where things get intense. Black Canary's canary cry is terrifying, supersonic, capable of shattering metal and incapacitating enemies. Paired with her insane martial arts skills, she's basically a one-woman army. But Batman found a way. Attack her throat with a muscular toxin that paralyzes the muscles, silencing that scream completely. Suddenly, her most dangerous weapon is gone, and she's forced to rely solely on her fighting skills. But that's not all. Hypnosis can be used to erase her martial training temporarily, making her even more vulnerable. What's brilliant and terrifying is how this plan doesn't just neutralize her power. It undermines her confidence. A hero who's always been unstoppable is suddenly human, fragile, and disoriented. Batman doesn't just think about strength. He thinks about fear, about what happens when a hero loses the one thing that defines them. The Flash's contingency plan. And now, Barry Allen, the fastest man alive. Speed isn't just a gimmick for him, it's every part of his life. But even the Flash has weaknesses, and Batman knows them. The first trick? Nanites near his neck and spine that throw off his equilibrium. At super speed, even a split-second seizure is catastrophic. Slam into a wall at the speed of sound, and it lights out. If that doesn't work, Batman can literally freeze him, rapidly lowering his body temperature to slow his metabolism. Cut off the speed force, and he's just a guy in a red suit running nowhere fast. And when technology isn't enough, there's always magic. Reshape him into something slow and immobile. Wood, for instance. And suddenly all that speed, lightning, and phasing, gone. The Flash becomes just another target, a reminder that even speed has limits when someone has planned every contingency. Aquaman's contingency plan. Arthur Curry seems untouchable. Super strength, telepathy over marine life, survival underwater and on land. But here's the catch. Water is his lifeline. Batman realized that controlling fear could turn Aquaman's own physiology against him. Using Scarecrow's fear toxin, Batman modified it to induce hydrophobia, a terror of water. Suddenly the ocean, rivers, even a simple glass of water, become threats, and his strength fades as he avoids them. But Batman isn't content with just one method. He has a backup plan. Trap Aquaman in a completely dry, air-conditioned environment. No water, no power, no survival. It's brutal, clinical, and terrifying. Because what makes Aquaman strong is inseparable from what makes him live. Take that away, and even the King of Atlantis becomes vulnerable. Hawkman's contingency plan. Hawkman, also known as Carter Hall, is a reincarnated warrior with centuries of combat experience and mastery over countless weapons. His wings, made of the alien anti-gravity metal nth, are essential. They aren't just for flight. They're tied to his very lifeline in battle. Batman's plan: remove the wings, literally grounding him. Without flight, Hawkman loses mobility, aerial advantage, and some of the psychological edge that comes with dominating the skies. And that's enough. Sure, he's a master of swords, maces, axes, you name it, but without wings, the full power of Hawkman is cut in half. Simple, precise, and terrifyingly effective. Batman doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. He just takes away the one thing that separates Carter Hall from a centuries-old weapon of war and leaves him human, vulnerable, and off balance. Green Lantern's contingency plan. And now, John Stewart, or any Green Lantern, really. His power comes from his ring, and the ring obeys the wielder's will and sight. Batman realized the simplest, most effective way to neutralize Wasim. Make him think he's blind. A post-hypnotic suggestion while the lantern sleeps convinces him that he cannot see. And since the ring obeys his perception, it literally stops working. That's genius in its cruelty. Turn the hero's own power against him without a single punch. And if that fails, Batman has backups. A dose of Scarecrow's fear toxin to shatter his confidence and willpower, or, in extreme cases, a yellow lantern ring harnessing fear itself. Suddenly, the strongest constructs in the universe are powerless because one man knows exactly how the mind and will intersect with superpowers. Wonder Woman's contingency plan. Diana isn't just strong, she's a goddess in human form. Flight, strength, speed, stamina, healing. She has no simple physical weakness. So what do you do when brute force won't cut it? You attack the mind. Batman injects nanites to trap her in a virtual battle against a perfect opponent, one that matches her in every skill. And here's the kicker. Wonder Woman will fight until she literally collapses from exhaustion. Her warrior spirit is unstoppable, which is why a purely physical attack won't work. Instead, Batman manipulates perception, forcing her into a scenario where surrender isn't an option, and every action drains her further. Endless waves of enemies, perfectly calibrated to match her nemesis, Cheetah, keep her trapped, fighting past fatigue, testing her limits. It's psychological warfare at its finest, and it exploits her greatest strength, the very drive that makes her unbeatable. Martian Manhunter's contingency plan. And then there's John Jones, Martian Manhunter. Stronger than Superman in some ways, shapeshifter, telepath, flight, intangible, invisible, you name it. But he has one glaring weakness: fire. Batman exploits this ruthlessly with magnesium nanites that ignite the moment they touch air. Imagine it. The surface of your skin bursts into flames, constant burning pain, and there's no escaping it. He doesn't die, thanks to Martian physiology. But the agony is unimaginable. And it's not just physical, it's tactical. John's shapeshifting and telepathy make him nearly impossible to surprise, but the nanites leave him helpless, caught off guard, burning from the inside out. Every move is agony. Every thought is distracted by pain, stripping him of his mental edge. This plan turns his powers against him, proving even the most versatile superhero can be neutralized when someone knows exactly how to exploit their limits. Superman's contingency plan. Superman might be the Man of Steel, but even he isn't untouchable. Batman created a red kryptonite variant that turns Superman's skin transparent, overloading his senses and making every movement agonizing. If that isn't enough, there's an ionizing radiation chamber designed to strip him of his strength and powers gradually. And when all else fails, Batman exploits his humanity. High-pitched frequencies can disorient him, and manipulating Superman's deep emotional connection to Lois Lane can distract or destabilize him entirely. Even the strongest hero has weak spots, and Batman knows exactly where to hit. Batman's own contingency plan. And yes, Batman has a plan for himself too. In the worst-case scenario, The Justice League could neutralize him if he ever went rogue. His vulnerability, emotional trauma from losing his parent, is the very thing that drives him. In Tower of Babel and Justice League Doom, it's clear he acknowledges this fact. Even the Dark Knight can be exploited through what he fears most. The genius here isn't just about taking down others, it's about understanding every angle, including his own humanity.